Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick eBay haul. I was on eBay, still trying to complete my Volume 2 run of Wolverine, and made another big dent in it. As y'all may remember, I got that 102.5, and now I picked up now these are tough to get, and I'll tell you why, but you almost can guess why. That's why. Freaking Deadpool, man. My son's a big fan. He was a big fan of Deadpool before. It seems like everybody was a big fan of Deadpool. But I tell you, to get a Liefeld cover with Deadpool on it, early Deadpool appearances, they're super expensive now. And for no other reason than it has Deadpool in it. And everybody, it's not like the stories are amazing, I don't think. But it's just like, the Deadpool mania is out there, and if you're trying to pick up something with Deadpool in it, now's not the time. But my problem is that it seems like this particular demographic who's into Deadpool, they have a lot of disposable income. So if you're like going up against them on eBay, they're paying ridiculous amounts of money. They drive up the bids crazy for books that really aren't. Maybe right now people are trying to get them, but overall, these books aren't huge key issues. They're not really, really, really significant. They just have Deadpool in them, and a lot of people like to collect Deadpool. So this has got a ton. So anyway, here's Wolverine 154. I think it's 155 or 153, whichever the other one is. It was a 2-story arc with Deadpool in it. A 2-issue arc, and I have the other one already that I won on eBay, and I won that for like $10. This whole lot I'm going to show I got for $40. So the next one, and that's Wolverine 154, and again, these were in excellent condition, no problems, and they were all in a single lot for $40. So that's not bad. This book alone, I've lost on eBay before for like $24. Other people are, and I just didn't want to spend more than $20 for this book, so I've never been able to win it. So, but it's a bundle at $40. Here's another one. Wolverine Annual number 99. Good luck trying to even find this book. A good reason is because the Deadpool cover, first of all, I don't think it's a Liefeld cover, so it makes it look even better. And then here is, that's just an excellent picture of Deadpool and Wolverine together. It looks really, really good, and it just presents great. It's a giant size spectacular, and it's all about the two of them together. So, and it's the 99 annual that goes with Wolverine series Volume 2. So people just absolutely go crazy for this, and they collect it. It also has a 60 years of superheroes patch there on the bottom. So whenever you see that, something like that, what happens is that there's people out there who collect anytime there's a medallion, or anytime there's remember the anniversary border logos that Marvel put out. Anytime there's an anniversary of any kind, and the comics get a particular medallion or symbol, those become collectible in their own rights for people that are trying to collect complete collections of that medallion. So to get the 60-year of superheroes medallion, there could be several copies out there of different comic books that have that same medallion, and there's somebody out there who's collecting all of them. Just the ones, they don't care what issue it is, they don't care what series it's from, they don't care who the character is, they're just collecting all those medallions. So anyway, that also makes this book difficult to get. And any of the annuals around this time are also tough to get, because they were pretty nice, actually. Here's another one. Now, this is all in the same lot. This is another giant size anniversary special. It's 25th anniversary. This is Wolverine number 145. Now, this is the silver foil claw variant. Very nice. It's my favorite variant of this 145. But there are several 145 variants. So there's one like this that does not have the silver claws. There's one like this, and this is I think this is B. So A has no silver claws. It's just regular, drawn art. Then this one has the foil claws. This is the B. I think the C was a second printing, and it had gold claws, which doesn't even make sense to me. But whatever. And it had gold claws. And then there's a Nabisco mail away. And if you guys ever come across that, buy it. So what happens with the Nabisco mail away is it has like a kind of a, I don't know what you like it's looking in like a bio look of Wolverine, like it's like looking into his muscles and his veins, and it's against a black border. So of course, anytime you have that black background, it's hard to get a good condition. But the other issue is that you end up because it was a mail away, it's obviously a small print run for the mail aways, and then it is also canonical, meaning a 145. It's the same comic inside, so really the only difference was the outside cover. And then you had an additional thing where there's so few of them that it's super highly collectible. And it's a really expensive book. And it's not a key issue, but it's an expensive book. And what happens then is that there's people out there who collect mail-aways, people out there, maybe Nabisco fans out there, who knows. But this book tends to get signed. Not this one, but the other version of it. So people take that book, and most of the ones you'll find online are in high grade, slabbed, very few raw copies. So that, of course, already jacks up the price. Anytime somebody gets it slabbed, they think it's worth gold. And then you turn around and they have, the signatures of like 6 people. Because you have like the original artist, you have the interior artist, there's a bunch of them with like Stan Lee's signature. So this is one that people like to get signed because it's already a rare book. It already has quite a bit of value because of that. And then people get it signed and they want like $750 for this book. Now you got to be crazy. I mean, this Hulk 180, I picked that one up in pretty fair condition. I love it. It was a raw copy. I picked it up for like $125, I think. I feel like that was about what I paid for it. Well, it was a gift, actually. I didn't pay for it. But and then, my Hulk 181, picked it up in good condition. And I worked him down. I think I paid about $800 for that. So you're telling me that a Nabisco mail-away 145 is almost as much as a Hulk 181 in this condition because it has some signatures on it? You're out of your mind. I'm just saying. Now, someday I'll get to the point where I believe that will be the last book that I collect of Wolverine Volume 2. I will collect everything else before that book, and with any luck, I'll just be sitting there. I'll have nothing else to buy, and I'll be hunting that book down until I find a raw copy in a decent grade, decent condition for a fair price. But until then, I won't own one. Then we got Wolverine number 80. This is a minor key for Wolverine with Cyber. This book usually goes for, I don't know, maybe $10 or $12. But it's also one that it's a big con book. Like if you go to conventions, to Comic-Cons, this is a book that they'll have in the key bin, and they'll want like $20 for it, con prices. So, I already have one. This is an upgrade in quality to the one that I had, so I'm happy to have it. But really, for the $40 of the other 3 books that I showed, that was already an excellent price for those 3 books alone. That Wolverine 145, it goes for $20 all day. That Wolverine Annual 99, good luck even finding it. And if you do, it's going to be $35 or $40 by itself. And then the Liefeld cover, again, if you're fighting people on eBay, it's going to go for over $25 too. So good luck. Then this one is a Wolverine 100. It's the foil variant. Actually, I think it might have been the A cover had the foil. So these are notoriously difficult to see, but I'll try. So there's like Wolverine going, right? You see that? And then if you turn it this way, he turns to a skeleton. Like that. So that's what's going on there. So pick this one up too. Again, all in with the. I already had this copy as well, but the hologram tends to scratch. And if you remember the Spider-Man hologram series, where they had like it went across all the different Spider-Man titles at the time. Has like the green, red, or blue background, and then it has there's a silver foil variant, a gold foil variant of all those. And anyway, there's a similar technology on this hologram, so they're very difficult to see, and they're not really well done, in my opinion. They're my least favorite hologram covers. In any case, I got these. It's also an upgrade from the condition that I had because they scratch really easy. So this one isn't scratched at all. So it's an upgrade from the one I had. So I'm happy to have it. So I got all 5 of those books for $40 on eBay, and at least 2 of them are worth almost that by themselves. So I think it was a pretty good haul. Y'all tell me what you think. Enjoy. We're going to put this one up there at the end, though, because, man, I love that cover. That's one that'll make the foil wall. Every now and then I'll do my comic book wall with foil covers, and I really like the way they pop. Let's see. How are we doing on time? Well, we're at 11 minutes. I'll tell you what. We'll just do a quick spin. How about that? I got that comic from the 88 Jester on his YouTube sale, and he shipped it perfectly, of course. We got a little Action Comics. We got Batman #0. I just really like that Batman. We got Captain America up there. We got RoboCop. That's nice. He's going to be part of my 300 subscriber contest, not as a giveaway, but just as a video. I'm gonna, you'll see when it comes up. We're still a few subscribers away from that, and of course you can't go wrong with Jim Lee art there. Up here, I always keep that Action Comics up here because my son and I co-own it. So I always make sure that it's displayed at all times in case he wants to take it down and read it. There's my Daredevil with the 181 ad insert in it. Daredevil 115. Here's my connecting cover series of X-Men #1, all 4. There's Wolverine #1, limited series. There's Wolverine #50, volume 3, and it's got connecting covers. Actually, it's a wraparound cover that I got 2 copies of it. And of course, there's Incredible Hulk 340 with that great Todd McFarlane cover. And over here, we have some of our memories from the last con we went to. Picked that up at a con too. There's my Clyde and Miriam in a frame. Those Books A Million frames are awesome. I love them. Sorry about the fast turnaround. Here's my classic toys shelf. And it got added to with that Hulk and Wolverine. Here's some additional shelf mates. Now don't trip out on that Hulk 181 there. Okay. Super quick story. So when I had that Hulk 181 over here, right? That came slabbed in this 2.5 case. Well, I was able to take it out and carefully, if you can see, move Batman there, put it back in the case. Very minimum damage to the case. Now, if you bought this case and inspected it, you'd be like, hey, somebody cracked this open. But look how easily I was able to get that open and get that one in there. That's a reprint. And I put that in there. I don't think it looks great. And that reprint came with these 2 fellas in a toy. There is a little Matrix love. I don't think the Matrix gets enough love. So glad it's got some today. There's the Man in Black from Westworld. Of course, my Disney Infinity collection up there. Most of them. Don't have them all up there. There's just too many. This is my Mystery Minis X-Men series. Have almost all of them. Like a scary amount of them. We're really close, y'all. We're missing like 3, so it's at the point where if we keep picking these up, we're going to have a crap ton of doubles. We already have a bunch. There's Marty trying to escape everything. A little Tron action. 007. Here's a 007 James Bond Toys R Us exclusive. I think those Toys R Us exclusives are going to be, worth a little more in the package. I usually don't keep my pop figures in packages, but I have been just for that one because I just like it so well in the package, and I like that it says Toys R Us exclusive. Here's my current filing system, always in constant revision. There's a little Lego Hulk 181 background with a little 181 version of the Wolverine. There's a Thundercats source book. There's another James Bond up there. And there's my Wolverine poster given to me by my son for my last birthday. And there you go. There's a quick little room tour. And we thank you for stopping by. This is BUB'S Comics. When you get done with this, if you don't have any major housework to do, chores lists, go ahead and get done with all that real quick and read a comic. Thanks. Bye.